Good afternoon, guys. Hope you're well. Same process as ever with Max on either side. We'll take a show of hands. We'll set an embargo partway through for 10:30 this evening. Start with Simon, please.
Hi, Pep. Okay. You've said before that you want the issues that the club are facing to be dealt with as quickly as possible. It looks as though we believe that the case starts on Monday. Have you got a view? Will you be glad when it's all over?
Yeah, start soon, hopefully finish soon. Independent panel will decide, and looking forward for the decision.
Could I just ask you another kind of technical question? During the international break, you were told that you will have to play your League Cup game against Watford on a Tuesday night, 2 days after you play Arsenal. You've always been a manager that's taken the League Cup very seriously. What implications does that fixture schedule have on you and how you will approach the competition?
It's going to happen many cases. It's going to happen many times, this kind of situations for the teams to play in all competitions. So they give an alternative to play on Thursday away in London, to have more days, but to have Saturday game in Newcastle, and we prioritize, of course, to have more rest for Newcastle, and we're going to play on Tuesday, because we cannot play on Wednesday, then apparently should be, because on Thursday play United Europa League, and for the police is not accepted. So, but it's going to happen many times. So, and when someone's going to create a new competition, it will be even worse.
Hi, Pep. Can I ask you about Nathan Ake and how he is after his
injury?
How severe is it?
I think will be until next international break.
How much of a blow is that to lose Nathan for that period?
We are unlucky with Nathan with the national team. Every time goes there, he's come back injured.
Never coach, never. Can I ask you about Brentford, please, as well, because they are the last team to win at the Etihad Stadium nearly 2 years ago. How have you been able to do that as a club?
I don't remember against Thomas Frank team, a person who I admire unbelievably. So I don't remember easy game against Brentford. Never ever. Since we were promoted in a Premier League, and I don't remember. Always have been tough here and there, so it will be an exception. They changed a bit the shape. I had the feeling that play a little more this player style when it was in the Championship. You want to mold the process before we know Ivan Toney was maybe more direct. They can do it because they have a fast players, strong players up front, but they have a really good process in the build-up. And the high pressing is unbelievable. It's man-to-man, so aggressive. And after when defense so tight, so compact, really well organized in the transition set pieces. It's a complete team. I don't remember. So we have played already many years and many times, and always have been so difficult. I had the feeling tomorrow will not be an exception.
And like I say, the unbeaten run as well, nearly 2 years now, Brentford the last time to have won. What do you think has been the most important aspect of that run for you? How have you been able to do it as a team?
So the last time we lost here was against Brentford?
Nearly 2 years ago.
Oh, God.
Sorry.
Yeah, you should avoid it. Huh? That means how good we have done it. That means how good we have done it. It's more than 2 years. We didn't lose a game here. That's good.
Okay.
Good afternoon. Just to go back to the commission that starts its debating and everything next week, can I just ask you, everybody in football seems to be keen to find out what's going to be the eventual outcome. What about yourself and the players? I mean, it's their work that ultimately would be in danger. Is there a feeling amongst the players? Can you give us an inkling about whether you and the players have talked about it,
No.
voiced concern about it?
I'm not a lawyer. There are many lawyers in this country, in Spain. There are many lawyers, but I wait. We are going to wait and we're going to see.
Is it talked about in the dressing room?
No. I'm said we are not lawyers. Erling is not a lawyer, no. So we didn't talk about that. What's going to happen? Independent panel, and we're going to accept the sentence.
But what about everybody around the club, not just the players?
I don't talk about them. I don't talk about them about that. we'll see. So I'm happy that it started on Monday, and I know you will be more rumors and new specialists about the sentences that come up. We're going to see. So I know what the people are looking forward. I know what they're expecting. I know it. What I read for many, many years, but I'm sad. So everybody's innocent, and guilt is proven. So we'll see.
You mentioned Erling. Can I just ask you about whether he's likely to be featuring this weekend? There's been a lot of talk about him being offered a chance of compassionate leave. Can you give us any inclination about whether he might feature this weekend?
It was a tough moment for him and his family. It was a sad news. He's a close person of him and his family. Is 59 years old. Our thoughts is, of course, with him and all his family. And it's sad. And we will see tomorrow if he's able mentally, physically to play.
To Fred, please, though.
Thanks, Dave. Surely the logic behind the absurd fact that you have to play 2 games within 49 hours, so the game has to grow each season. As football has to offer more and more games, but surely there is a limit to that. What do you think that will be?
Don't ask me that question. It's going to happen more and more, so it's impossible to fix all the schedules and calendars and teams at home and aways and everything. So it's normal. It's normal to happen. So people say, with the players and managers win the money, they have no to complain. It's not. It's about the healthy. So the doctors especially say the body has to recover at least 4 or 5 days. So we did a 3 and now 2, but. Yeah, and the people say, but what? No, we will do our job anyway. We will do our job anyway. With these salaries or less salaries, we will do our job because we love to do it. It doesn't matter. So, but, we play night in Champions League or no, against Arsenal on Sunday. And, it's not easy game, I would say. And after 2 days later, so we have to do it. And I prefer to play at home because the draw was like this. I'm going Thursday to London. I prefer my fans, our people, to watch his team, lovely team, adorable team at home. So that's why I decide to play on Tuesday. Because on Thursday after that, I have recovered, but that's why we don't have recovered for to go to Newcastle.
Surely you are the main characters about the players and the managers. But apparently you're not heard enough to be able to see it.
First, because I'm not a specialist about the calendars or the fixtures or the competitions. I'm not here to create the competitions or get rid of competitions in the schedules. It depends on them. We followed. You asked me, I answer. So I said many times, we're going to change. The meetings is useless. So they decide to do it, we're going to do it. And Tuesday we'll be there. Hopefully we can select 2 teams and be fit and no injuries and don't make energy. But everybody knows the schedule will be tight this season. Accept it and go on. So it's not, at the end, it will not be a problem. So it's where it is.
Andy?
Just to check on a couple of other players, Rodri and Phil Foden.
Yeah, they're good. They're training. Really good.
Well?
During the international break this morning, Mauricio Pochettino was confirmed as the US men's national team coach. That a good move for him, do you think, and for them as well?
There's a question for him, and wish him and of course USA, like I have friends there, the best of luck. I know he's a top class manager, experienced manager, and he decided to go. USA is fascinating for to try to build a project for many years and able to get national team next step, because the potential in USA is there for the amount of people and sports and so on. So, he decided because it's the best for him.
Well, just a quick one on the first question. Those 2 games you got against Arsenal and Watford, will it be possible for a player to play in that game against Arsenal and play against Watford, or will it have to be 2 separate teams?
Hopefully not. But I don't know, you have 20 players available and can do it, I don't know. But I don't want to make on Tuesday, try to play, players that play against Arsenal, play there. I would try to avoid it, but hopefully we can be fit and no injuries, and the guys who didn't play in Arsenal is going to play against Watford, that's for sure.
Last one for the embargo, guys. Mickey.
Yeah, the players who play regular every single week and who've worked throughout the internationals as well, do you see the benefit of the players that have had that rest? Erling Haaland, for instance, he looks a lot sharper this season as well. Is the schedule getting too much now?
Yeah, the people who have rest, because not the rest for physically, it's mentally. So when you have a game, you have so stress in here, in the adrenaline and everything. You're playing against 65, 70,000 people. You want to perform well. You don't make a ridiculous performance and make your team down. And that's why sometimes it's not you are tired. It's okay. Today I don't play. A little bit breathe. You know. Of course, for Erling it's good, but I'm said to start really well. But now I said after the game against West Ham, the season started this weekend. Before it was like a pre-season still. We arrive late. There's one game a week. Community Shield, one game a week. Have time to to training, to prepare things, remember things. So now the real season, the recovery is right now, and now we see. We'll see how we behave, how the people recover, and their players recover really quicker than the other ones. So yeah, we see.
The embargo for 10:30 this evening. Start with Richard, please.